Alright, hey there, my YouTubers from all over the world. Like, I don't have that many views. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd get this many views, but you know, a couple of my videos have reached 100 views already and over. One of them mainly, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just because I look pretty. Huh. But, okay, I have viewers from all over the world. That's so cool. Like, I didn't know you could look at that, and I could see, like, all the countries and stuff people are viewing from, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it. So, I just told my mom. Yeah, I haven't told my dad yet, but I think like, under the circumstances of telling people, I think I am the ideal example. Like, obviously there are people out there who don't have it easy. There are people with parents that are homophobes, you know, and they're like, oh, you're gay or whatever, and they just don't understand, you know, or they think worse upon it because it's like considered worse than gay. You know, we're the minority. But like, my parents, apparently, like, she was telling me that when my sister and I were really young, they actually talked about something like this, like the possibility of something like this happening, because supposedly 1 in 5 children will either grow up to be gay, bi, or trans. You know, like, in general, like, I know being trans doesn't have anything to do with sexuality, but we're kind of clumped up in there with them. Not that being gay or bi is bad or anything, they should be supported too, but it doesn't really have much to do with us, of the trans community. So, anyways, like, we talked about it, and apparently she and my dad actually talked about, like, the possibility of one of those situations happening to either me or my sister, so they were actually prepared for it. And it didn't even faze her, like, at all. She was just like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter who you tell, you know, you're just a lovable person. If people like you, they won't care about your life choice, they will just stand by you anyways. And she was right. Like, the reason why I said I'm like the ideal situation is because my parents understand and they stand by me. My sister still looks at me exactly the same. Like, of course she made fun of me for like 30 minutes before she said that she supports me and everything, but that's what she would have done with anything that I found embarrassing, because she doesn't get to embarrass me all the time. Like, normally I'm embarrassing her, because, you know, I'm the little brother. You're supposed to embarrass your older sister. But, like, I was supposed to wait. Like, I was gonna wait until we told my dad. Like, I know he's gonna be fine with it and everything, but I was on Stickam and I was looking and I'm like, the lighting is so perfect right now. So, ooh la la, mon chéri. Anyways, like, so, you know, my friends understood. They stood by me, and they're not acting any different to me at all. My family understands and support me. So, just because, like, my examples are the ideal situation doesn't mean there are gonna be, like, so easy all the time out there, you know. Like, some people may not understand, and that's where my little quote comes in, you know. Knowledge is the cure for ignorance, and ignorance is the fuel for hate. And we of the trans community need to be able to pass that knowledge on, and different generations, and even a lot of this generation, like our generation is very accepting versus the older ones. So like with this knowledge we pass on to the world, it makes us that much more accepted by the general community, and our knowledge being passed on is our power. So in my situation, the ideal situation, these people were already like brought forth to this knowledge. I was raised by it by my family, and my friends were used to it from me. So everyone understood. It was very, I was still like nervous as hell. Like I was sitting down there staring at my mom for like 30 minutes before she was like, looks at me and is like, "Do you need something?" But like, knowledge is power, and we need to use that power because that's what we got. So that is an update on my thing, like telling my family, I suppose. Everybody who needs to know in real life knows, and I'm pretty much good to go. Like my cool rings. I don't know if we have any skateboarders out there, but remember, old bearings that have broken can make amazing fashion accessories. And like, somebody pisses you off and you're like, "Hey, do you like my rings?" Won't notice at first. Like, I did that to my sister and she's like, "Yeah, they're actually pretty." Oh, what? Anyway, but I totally lost myself. I'm very excited, like my brain is going a million miles an hour. Like, I wonder if my college counselor could do this thing, like when I decide to sign up for my stuff. I wonder if she could do it. I guess she probably won't be able to do it because she's just a college counselor, but if she can't do it, then I don't know, she'll probably know somebody. If any of you out there like have experience with finding a counselor to get all that stuff said and done, could you please like mail me or comment on this or something with suggestions to finding a counselor? Like, I'm kind of poor right now, so if I have to pay for an expensive ass therapist, like, I'm not going to be able to get my papers for a while. Like that. So I don't know, if you guys have any ideas or experience in finding a good counselor that can get it all said and done, and preferably cheap, inexpensive, I would be highly appreciative of it. Any information you can give me, and once I start that, then I can make a next video and pass that information on as well. Because remember, knowledge is power. I'm so excited, like ecstatic. But I'm already running up to 9 minutes here, so I'll let you guys go about your day. I hope you guys are doing amazing. To all those who have been subscribing to me and messaging me and all that fun stuff, I love you. Like, you guys are, and I don't know, it's nice having people that can relate. And I hope everything I'm doing here, posting, can help any of you who need help, and I'll be posting all the way through. So anyways, I love you guys a lot, and keep being yourself. Don't let people get you down. There are amazing people out there. I've officially given you guys that example of my family and my friends. And so, don't give up. You know, there are amazing people out there, and they're just waiting for you to find them. And I guess I can count as my random advice as well, except it's not so random, because it's very on point. So, remember, there are amazing people out there, and you can find them. You just have to look. Jay out.